Hello and welcome to the show called It's the Baseball Trivia Show. I'm your host, Alan Wegener. Well, how's my teams and players and fans? How are you all enjoying the baseball season this year out there at the stadium and watching all the great plays and all the calls and all the action there in the baseball stadium there? Well, I hope you're having a good season. Well, we're going to test your knowledge now on how well you know your baseball. Beginning with question number 1. What is the big wall called located behind third base at Fenway Park? A, the ugly wall. B, the big bad wall. C, the green monster. Or D, the ugly monster? Well, the answer to that one is C. Fenway Park is the home of the Boston Red Sox. Calls this big wall located behind third base the green monster because it's hard to hit a home run over it. And on the TV screen for my TV audience, you can see a picture of what this wall looks like. Question number 2, fair or foul? The batter at plate hits the ball down third baseline. It rolls off in the infield before reaching third base. Is it fair or foul? Well, the answer to that one is it's foul. The ball is ruled foul as it rolls past before third base. Had the ball past third base, then rolled off the field, it would be a fair ball. Question number 3. What is it ruled as? The batter hits the ball hard out into center field. He hits it so hard it lands on the field and bounces into the stadium. What is it ruled by the umpires? A, an awesome hit. B, anything goes. C, a lucky hit. Or D, a ground rule double? Well, the answer to that one is D. When the batter hits the ball so hard and it bounces into the stands to stay, it is ruled as a ground rule double for him. But if there's a runner on third base still, that runner can score and come home to the home plate and score a run. Question number 4. What is a check swing? A, the batter checks his bat to make sure it's okay to use it. B, a swing the batter looks to the coaches that it's okay to go for. C, the batter does not make a full swing at the ball and is considered a ball if the pitch is bad that is thrown at him. Or D, a casual swing at the ball. Well, the answer to that one is C. A check swing is when the batter controls his actions by not swinging all the way around if he realizes the pitch is not good to go for, and then it is called a ball if it is a bad pitch. Question number 5. Fair or foul? The batter hits the ball all the way down third baseline and it hits the pole, bounces back onto the field. Is it fair or foul? Well, the answer to that one is fair. This ball, when it hits the pole, if it's on the fair line side, it is not only fair, but it's considered a home run. Question number 6. What team did Sandy Koufax play for, and what position did he play at? A, the New York Yankees as a catcher. B, the Baltimore Orioles as a shortstopper. C, the Los Angeles Dodgers as a pitcher. Or D, he never played ball at all. Well, the answer to that one is C. Sandy Koufax played for the Los Angeles Dodgers as a pitcher. He was a left-handed pitcher. He was a 3-time Triple Crown winner in 1963, 1965, and 1966. He appeared in 1955 with the Brooklyn Dodgers, and his last appearance was in 1966 with the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, now let's get your thinking caps on now here. Here's the next question, number 7. Who won the World Series in 2011? Was it A, the Detroit Tigers, B, the New York Mets, C, the Minnesota Twins, or D, the St. Louis Cardinals? Well, the answer to that one is D. It was the St. Louis Cardinals who won the World Series in 2011. And it was manager Tony La Russa who brought his team to the World Series that year. Before retiring from baseball, he managed the Cardinals for 16 years. Question number 8. Here's one for the pitchers out there. What does BS stand for pitchers? A, bill sent to you by a collection agency. B, Backswingers Anonymous. C, blowing says. Or D, bottled spring water. Well, the answer to that one is C. And pitching, BS stands for blowing saves by a pitcher. That means how many games a pitcher could have won, but blew it. Major League Baseball has 4 pitchers tied for this record. Raleigh Fingers in 1976, Bruce Sutter in 1978, Bob Stanley in 1983, and Ron Davis in 1984. Question number 9. Fair or foul? The batter pops the ball up into the air, and as it comes down behind the umpire, the catcher quickly scrambles for it while it is in the air and catches the ball. Is it fair or foul? Well, the answer to that one is fair. The answer is that the ball is fair, and if the catcher properly catches it, the batter is out. Question number 10, true or false? If both teams are tied at the end of 9 innings, the game is over and nobody wins, and is considered a tie. Well, the answer to that one is false. When both teams are tied at the end of the ninth inning, the game goes into what we call extra innings until one of the teams makes the first run in. And question number 11. What is a tag? A, players chasing each other to touch them and say, you're it? B, the information that is made or found on the back of a player's shirt? C, a player who gently touches a base as they run around it? Or D, a runner that is called out when the baseman touches him with the ball? Well, the answer to that one is D. A tag is when the base player takes the ball and touches the runner who's trying to avoid being touched by him. Question number 12. Who was this player for the New York Yankees as you see on the TV screen? A, Babe Ruth. B, Catfish Hunter. C, Mickey Mantle. Or D, Yogi Berra? Well, the answer to that one is C. It was Mickey Mantle who played for the New York Yankees. He played as a center fielder from 1951 to 1968. Question number 13. What was the old ballpark for the Chicago White Sox called? A, Fenway Park. B, Candlestick Stadium. C, Shea Stadium. Or D, Comiskey Park? Well, the answer to that one is D. The old ballpark where the Chicago White Sox played was called Comiskey Park, named after the founding owner of the White Sox. Question number 14. What do the letters ERA stand for in baseball? A, early retirement age. B, eating regular apples. C, entering regular association. Or D, earned run average? Well, the answer to that one is D. The initials stand for in baseball, earned run average. That shows how many runs the pitcher allows every 9 innings. Question number 15. What is a designated hitter? A, a batter who chooses to hit the ball to whoever he wants to. B, any batter who wants to hit in the order they want to. C, a special baseball player. Or D, a batter who bats in place of a pitcher and does not play defense. Well, the answer to that one is D. A designated batter is one who bats for the pitcher but does not play on the field for defense. Question number 16, fair or foul? A batter hits the ball at the first baseman and the ball ricochets off the player and goes foul. Is it fair or foul? Well, the answer to that one is it's fair. The ball is considered to be fair play. As long as the player is in fair territory and it bounces off him, foul, it is still considered a fair ball. Question number 17, true or false? Only a manager can bump or argue with the umpire any way they wish to. Well, the answer to that one is it's false. It is illegal to touch the umpire while arguing over a play the manager believes is miscalled. A manager can protest constructively but cannot touch the umpire while doing so. Question number 18. What was the famous Yankee player Babe Ruth's first team that he played for? A, he played in the minor leagues first. B, the Chicago Cubs. C, the Brooklyn Dodgers. Or D, the Boston Red Sox? Well, the answer to that one is D. Legendary baseball player Babe Ruth began with the Boston Red Sox before he was sent to the New York Yankees, where he stayed with the Yankees from 1920 to 1934. He was with the Boston Red Sox from 1914 to 1919. Question number 19, true or false? Baseball player Willie Horton, who played for the Detroit Tigers at second base, never managed for a while the Chicago White Sox. Well, the answer to that one is false. And it's true that after the Tigers' second baseman Willie Horton retired, he managed the Chicago White Sox for a couple of years, as well as the New York Yankees. Question number 20, fair or foul? The batter hits the ball fair into the outfield and bounces onto the ground, and it hits the wall. A fan inadvertently touches the ball while in play, and it bounces back onto the outfield. Is it fair or foul? Well, the answer to that one, it is fair. Fan interference with the ball still makes it playable, but it is ruled as a ground rule double. And continuing on with question number 21. Name that stadium. What is the baseball stadium's name called where the San Francisco Giants play at? A, Dodger Stadium. B, Candlestick Stadium. C, Shea Stadium. Or D, Fenway Park. Well, the answer to that one is B. The San Francisco Giants play at Candlestick Stadium. Question number 22. What is a spitball? A ball someone just spits on it. B, a fastball that sweats itself as it is thrown. C, a legal wet ball. Or D, a ball the pitcher spits saliva on it and releases it when he throws the pitch. Well, the answer to that one is D. The pitcher spits saliva on the ball, rubbing it into it with his hands as he releases the ball at the batter. This pitch now is considered to be illegal. Question 23. What year did Boston Red Sox player Carl Yastrzemski win his Triple Crown in? A, 1909, B, 1930, C, 1967, or D, 2001? Well, the answer to that one is C. Boston Red Sox player Carl Yastrzemski won his Triple Crown in 1967. Question number 24. What is the team, now defunct, that this baseball cap belong to called? A, Miami Marlins. B, Milwaukee Brewers. C, Minnesota Twins. Or D, the Montreal Expos? Well, the answer to that one is D. The team that this hat belonged to was the famous Montreal Expos, a team that made it to the World Series but never played in it because the baseball players all went on strike that year. And baseball fans will never know whether or not the Montreal Expos could have won the World Series that year. They were a team from 1969 to 2004. Question number 25, safe or out? A batter hits the ball to the shortstop. The runner at third thought the ball was going into the outfield and heads for home plate. He realizes he is now caught in a squeeze play by the shortstopper and catcher. However, the catcher decides to make it easier for him and just throw the ball at the runner to get him out. The ball bounces off the runner. Is he safe or out? Well, the rule of that play is that the runner is safe. And the catcher must physically touch him with the ball in the glove or holding it in his hands for the runner to be called out. And the runner can advance to home to score. Question number 26, true or false? A runner does not have to touch all the bases he rounds. He can take a shortcut if he wants to. Well, the answer to that one is false. It is the rule that a runner must touch all the bases as he rounds them to be safe. If he hits a home run, he must touch all the bases with 1 foot, including home base, to make it count. Question number 27. How big is home plate? A, as big as it wants to be. B, any size that the home team desires it to be. C, 12 inches big. Or D, 17 inches big. Well, the answer to that one is D. The home plate by rule is to be 17 inches big, as you can see here on the TV screen, the dimensions of the home plate, and it accommodates the batter, the catcher, and the umpire. Question number 28. What is the home run derby in Major League Baseball? A, the racehorses run around all 4 bases. B, a baseball player's favorite pastime. C, the team's home stadium. Or D, a home run hitting contest the day before the All-Star game. Well, the answer to that one is D. The day before the All-Star game, the Major League players will have a contest to see how many home runs they can hit and win the contest. Question number 29. What was the Detroit Tigers' old ballpark called? A, Alley Cat Stadium. B, Lion Stadium. C, Tiger Stadium. Or D, the Kitty Cat Stadium. Well, the answer to that one is C. The Detroit Tigers' old ballpark was called Tiger Stadium. Many great old Tiger players earned recognition while playing there, and their fans cheering them on. It was opened on April 20th, 1912, and closed on September 27th, 1999. And finally, question number 30. The last question for today's baseball trivia show. What team did this famous baseball player belong to, as you see on this TV screen? A, the Milwaukee Brewers. B, the Cleveland Indians. C, the Minnesota Twins. Or D, the Boston Red Sox. Well, the answer to that one is C. Harmon Killebrew, before passing away, played baseball for the Minnesota Twins. He was the first baseman, third, and left fielder. Well, how'd my TV audience out there do for today's baseball trivia quiz show? I hope you learned something from these questions, and I hope your team's doing all right this year. And hey, at least you're enjoying baseball and the weather out there at the stadiums. Whatever team you is your favorite team, go out, cheer them on, root for your team players, support your team. And until next time, I hope you all have a good baseball season. And I'm your host, Alan Wegener.